appreciate these as, in the context that you want, I appreciate these as fine art and work for gallery. So you need to step back and really reassociate, really rethink why you want to make these. If you still want to make them for the reasons that you have now, then you have to tear it down and start all over again. Because I think you've heard over and over again that these are not going to work in the context that you're looking for. I think the split videotape is really the wrong direction for you. If motion is what you want, we should sit down and talk about different ways that you can get vibrant color in motion faster and closer to the traditions rather than the fine logo.
I think you understand wrong about my video piece because my video piece is just look like the introduction for my review. It's nothing to do with the tourist promotion.
But that's the kind of look you're going to get from that tool.
Yes.
That tool is developed for commercial production
Yes.
and for flying logo and 30-second clips.
Yes.
That doesn't tell me anything about it. It tells me a lot about my culture. It also tells me about what it's like for you, from your culture, to be in my culture. So you see, so it tells me many different things, but not the one thing that you're looking for.
The problem is I show you my storyboard, and with the background it should be the image of Thailand and something like that. But when I work on the topaz, I have the problem with this texture map. It takes very long time to render, and it's very difficult to control visually. So that's why I remove the texture map out, and I just use experiment with the direction. And also, I think for the post-production, I can experiment many things, more live video, which I cannot do it in here. I mean, for this matter, this might take more time to do that.
I have a couple of suggestions that I think might help in what you're trying to do. You have the very excellent ability to make images, no one doubts that, very rich, exciting images, whether it's things you draw or video or manipulated photographs or whatever. And what you might want to think about, and John would need to agree, I'm just throwing this idea out, instead of posters to get people to come to Thailand, that's a very different level of thing than what you're doing. Think about images that people use once they've been to Thailand, something they really would take home, not to remember a particular temple or a particular festival or a particular dance, but something that would give them an impression, perhaps, of what it was like. What I'm thinking of now is I've seen photographs and paintings in embassies of various countries that are not touristic, they're impressionistic, they're even abstract. But they assume that people already know something about that country. You see? Not that they are just thinking to visit, but they want to somehow give a richer level of meaning. And that's where you're strongest, I think. That's one concept. Another is I think you achieved that even though you weren't thinking of it at the time with those book covers you did for American history, isn't it? Conflict and Consensus in American History, you knew almost nothing about American history.
Yes.
And at first you were doing Uncle Sam's and all of this corny stuff, right?
Yes.
And then you started just working with very simple elements like stars and stripes, and you made what David here, and I too consider to be an extremely fresh visual interpretation of American history.
นี่ตอนนี้ถ่ายแล้วไฟมันขึ้นแล้ว
จริงเหรอ